Locos here, and here's a quick review of this amazing figure from the Star Wars The Black Series line by Hasbro. So we do have here the Black Pouldron Sandtrooper. This is a Japan release figure. As you can see, here's a quick comparison. Actually, it's not much. It's still pretty much the same. As you can see, there's the same box, the same display window. It has a sticker right here. I'm not sure what it says, but definitely this is a Japan release. As you can see here, there's a this one doesn't have a barcode aside from the sticker right here. The side is still the same. The back, there's a sticker right here, a huge one, which has some information in Japanese, and it has a Takara Tomy brand name there. Then there's a Hasbro logo, so I'm not sure about that, but overall it's the same. What makes this different is it came with a base stand, which something that we don't usually see in every release. So it came with this base stand, and I do wish that all of the Black Series figure came with one. We could really use some amazing stand. Okay, there you go. So there's a Star Wars logo there, then the peg hole. Alright, so let's go ahead and open the figure. Alright, so there's we do have I'm not sure what this is for. It's like a promo or something. I'm not sure. I don't read that Japanese. I wish I could read Japanese, but I don't. They don't use twist wires here. Okay, you're using this rubber like thing here. I think you have just one. Alright, there you go. I'm trying to army build these figures. They look really great, and they are hard to come by nowadays. But luckily I saw one being sold here locally in a decent price. I bought two actually. And I wish I can get hold of the white Pouldron. So here's the rifle. Here's the bazooka like thing. I don't know what this thing is called. So yeah, I think one of the comparison that we can do here is here is from the Black Pouldron, and this is from the orange Pouldron. So as you can see, obviously the only difference is the coloring here. This is in plain black, and here it's not. So yeah, and I do wish that the backpack came with a peg holes right here, because as I can see here, there are pegs on their weapons. And it fell off. Okay. And here, there's a peg right there. Come on, dude, focus. There you go. So there's a peg. It came also with a default gun that every stormtrooper came with, and it has a peg right there. But unfortunately, it doesn't have the holster that came with the usual stormtrooper, like this one. This is a regular stormtrooper. It doesn't have this one, as you can see. But the articulation is pretty much the same. It's exactly the same figure, same base body, with some slight modifications on the holster. And as you can see, obviously, the paint apps of the figure. Alright. So, for this one, it's pretty much the same still. For the US release figure, for the sake of this review, let's just call this figure the US release. Alright, so comparing it here, the only difference that I can tell is that the paint, the smudge is different from this part. So you can see from here. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but up front you would, tell the difference. You would be able to tell the difference. And you also need to be careful because there are some like knockoffs that was released. And I think there are some good reviews in YouTube that also showcases the difference between the knockoff and the original one. Unfortunately, I don't have a knockoff of these figures. I can't do a comparative review of that. So the smudge here on the US release figure is different from the Japan one. The abdominal part, it's pretty much the same, and then there's a slight difference here and here. This one is a bit more dirtier looking, and like I mentioned earlier, it's different here, the ab part from here, and then here on the knee there's a detailing there, a smudge, but for the Japan release it doesn't have that. At the back, it's exactly the same, except here there's a detailing and here, and this one doesn't have that. On the thigh, the Japan has a more dirtier here on the thigh, back of the thigh, but the US release doesn't have that. And yeah, the only gripes that I have actually is that the base, the peg hole on the base, or the peg on the base and the hole on the feet won't somehow fit, so it's a little bit tight when trying to insert the feet of the figure. It's not compatible either with the US release figure. So what I did with my second one is that I just try to, alright, so this is a sample one. So just tried to use a screwdriver somehow to drill, just to enlarge the peg hole here so I can attach the stand accordingly. But pretty much it's the same. It's the same. So yeah, These are nice figures actually. I really prefer this Black Series Stormtroopers. Though the import ones, the SH figure arts are looks okay. They look okay. Especially the Rogue One Stormtroopers that they released. However, they are a bit expensive for my budget. So if you want to army build and you have, want to save up a little more, then you can just purchase this line instead. They are worth it. They have a great articulation. They have a good range of motion, as you can see. You can also remove the pauldron if you want to. Then transfer it to your. You can remove the pauldron and then you can transfer it to your regular stormtrooper if you want to. You can do that. It's compatible. So yeah. It's really nice army build, this figure. I think I'm not gonna do a size comparison because by now we know how this figure stands. The height of this figure compared to Marvel Legends or the DC Collectibles figures, and they are really look awesome if you army build them. They look great. I have two Black Pouldrons, then I have these orange ones, and then we also have this one. So yeah, I just need the white pauldrons. Maybe I'll try to get as many as I could if I find one here locally, because I don't have a PayPal to buy overseas. Come on, dude, you can stand. Yeah, that's the thing with these ones. Because of the heavy backpack, sometimes it's really hard to have them balance. And yeah, this will do for now, for the sake of this review. There you go. So yeah, these are great figures. They are worth it. If you, like I said, if you still want to army build it, you can do it. I just wish that the backpack came with a I just wish that the backpack came with a peg hole so we can really attach the weapons accordingly. But for this one, you can just hang it right there at the sides. I think, yeah, you can do it. So, yeah, there you go. You can just hang it right there. I'll just try to fix it later after this review. So there you have it, folks. So thanks for checking out my review, short review of this figure. I know there's a lot of these reviews that came out before me years back, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick take here. And please do check me out on Instagram. You can check out my blog, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Later, guys.